来るぞ。
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gamers? Name is Easy the Gamer. Welcome back to another
Why are we still here?
So, today, what we're going to be doing is discussing, we have a whole bunch of topics. I even have a list today. Okay, you're not looking, you're not cheating. Okay, that's why I sort of moved it like that. Okay, so today, I have not touched Arena since since yesterday, or since it reset all day today. I just wanted you to see the rewards, okay? So let's go ahead and click on Arena. If it doesn't give me awards, I'm gonna be pissed off because I haven't claimed it. Okay, so this is from regular Arena, already 2,100 crystals, which is awesome. Rank 316. I think that's the highest I've ever gone because I kept trying to push, and I kept going up, and then I basically stayed in the same range. So I was like, there's no reason for me to stay in that, to continue. I didn't want to use it. And Diamond 2 in Special Arena as well. Although,
why are we still here?
oh my gosh, look at that. So I don't even know what happened. Before I fell asleep yesterday, I was in rank 185, something like that, just to make sure that I got the 750 crystals. And I was 2 ranks off. That's stupid, but okay, that is fine. As you can see, 45 and 48 freaking swords. I clicked on collect all by accident. I didn't mean to. Okay, so as you can see on here, like I would usually just like keep them piled up. I don't usually like do what I did there, and I just did it again. I'm stupid. I didn't learn from last time. God dang it! I don't know what I did. I don't know why that's to happen. I think it's because the habit is from here. I like to collect off from here. Oh, that's right, from what I just got. I was like, what the heck, where are these from? Okay, so 2,600 crystals. Okay, right, so we did that. Alright, so, yeah, last time I actually did try hard. I'll try it again this week. I'll see how far I can get with a regular arena. It's kind of difficult, but you know what, it's all good. Okay, now, what I wanted to talk about, and I talked to Falcar about this. He's one of my friends on my friends list. He's way up there. Which, by the way, dude, don't say that arena is easy, okay? Like, let's look at where's he? I bet he's already still on top rank. How do I look? Okay, I think it's in arena. I think you could check there and then check in friend ranking. Look at that, he's on number 6. Dude, don't say it's easy, okay? Because it's not, okay? I tried and I kept staying on the same basically on the same pace, which, by the way, back to the having so many swords, this is very inefficient. I did not want to do this because I knew it was very inefficient, because when you're finished or whatever, you don't gain those swords, over time you don't get the swords. So I do not recommend doing what I did. I was just being stupid. Like, for some reason my fingers get trigger happy, okay? And another thing, now that I'm talking about people on YouTube, Neon, I will try, I'm talking to you, alright? I'll try to do that edit that we were talking about, which, by the way, if we can, I'll send you a message on YouTube. I don't know if that's still a thing. If it is, maybe we can find a communication through some kind of app or something. We don't have to give each other numbers or whatever, but maybe talk and see how we can actually do the whole collab thing. That'd be awesome. Just letting you know, maybe today I'll send you a message. Just keep a look at it in your inbox if you're actually watching this, you know. But yeah, so anyways, back to the arena, okay? So team comps, okay? We're gonna talk about defense and offense, okay? First thing is first, I'm the realist. No, I'm just kidding. The first thing first, okay? Just in case you didn't know, arena team comps, defense and offense, whatever, your offense is your defense. You cannot set a certain defense at the moment. Okay, so one team comp that a lot of people do. I'm basically gonna represent or show what a lot of people do. I'm kind of farming Summoners War on the side as well, so you're gonna see me. We're not farming. I'm doing things for reappraisals. I'm not like I've been letting that game sort of sit there for a bit. Just do whatever, like do the dailies anyway. I keep jumping from subject to subject. Okay, so let's talk about the first team that was overpowered before. Okay, so the first team, of course, you know it, and everybody knows it. It is Paper Adonis, Scissors Carletta, and Rock June. Okay, now the striker can be very different. It varies. A lot of people did. I don't even know what people did back in the day. Actually, people did. I don't even know, to be honest. I don't think the striker really mattered to them. I think it was just really that. So the whole concept behind it, basically, I'm gonna be explaining the teams as well, sort of. I know that some people had questions, or not people had questions. I just want to sort of make a video off of this. So, this one obviously you basically have infinite shield. So basically, if they don't have a stripper, they're practically screwed because June's nuke is just practically so insane that it will basically one-shot your whole team. Okay, like, and then she will have the time, of course, which, by the way, congrats to Neon Nezzy for finally getting it the same way we got it. We got the same thing. So yeah, so she does a cooldown reduce, and with June's second skill, which will reduce time as well, they basically pair up well together, and then Adonis' shield plus the attack break and the what's it called? It stuns them, I guess you could say. I don't even know what it does. I just know that it knocks them back. That's right. It knocks them back. So they're stunned for a little bit, and they're stunned, right? So you practically have control. You have damage. You have enough skill cool time to just continue the what is it called? Keep your skills. Basically, keep the rotation going without the train going without it interrupting. That's if they are skilled up. That is also an important note here, that they have to be skilled up. My Adonis and my Scissors Carletta are not skilled up. There's too many heroes I'm trying to prioritize to give Dragoons to, so it is actually pretty difficult. Okay, so now one thing that the team that countered it, or not the team, it is really Scissors Carletta. Once Scissors Carletta came into the game, she completely nullified, or not nullified, but she made it way easier to basically counter this team. She was not made for this, but it seems like it, because if everybody who has the Scissors Shaolin, you know the struggles. I've already tried to use her, and it is difficult. She does have a strip on her second skill, shield remove and buff remove, but Adonis can resist, and that's the part that sucks. So she does enough damage, or she controls them enough to the point where he cannot get his shield up, which is really good. Okay, now we're not putting the Scissors Carletta in. We are actually putting in. There's two people in place that can be put in place for this team. Okay, people use Rock Benito for this team. Okay, of course, you know the reason why. Or you know what? Let me explain the reason why. Okay, Scissors Elk and Rock Benito work perfectly together. Reason why I don't use them right now is because they're not skilled up. Paper Fran, she's a bit more skilled up than Rock Benito is right now, mostly because I've had her longer. So, sorry, if you see me look at the sides, that means I'm just like resetting the buttons for this thing. Okay, so let me break it down for everybody. Like people who don't have, of course, the late game players. Obviously, y'all know the reason why. You look at this, you're like, okay, I know why. Okay, let me explain for the people who don't have it, I guess. Okay, so Scissors Carletta and Scissors Januk, they both have damage reduction leader seals. That's already really good, because you won't be, let's say, Paper Fran or Rock June. They won't do as much damage as they would do if you don't have this them two as leaders. Okay, that's why I don't like using that. Like if you watch a lot of my videos, I don't like using a lot of the same concept because I feel like it's too much the same. I like to do different things for different parts of the game, so I feel like all the nat 5s that I have can be in use. So anyways, so back to the subject, okay? So people like to use Scissors Carletta's vacuum to, of course, vacuum them up and have them all huddled into one area. And then Rock Benito will do his second skill, which will attack speed and do a special attack, and he'll just boom, 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 a whole bunch of damage on top of that, right? And then, of course, because her break skill does charging and damage taken, Rock June comes in and he does the huge nuke, which will basically 1-0 them, you know. So I don't want to show it right now because it's the beginning of the week. Hopefully I can show more later how effective this team is. But the thing is that because my Rock Benito is not skilled up, I'm not currently using it. Now we're going to move on to the other part of the team, which is the one I'm using currently. I wasn't using Rocky Nuke as lead skill because, okay, let me show you how the team. Okay, this is the team. I'm gonna show you all the team I use and then the team most people use. Okay, so this team right here, it has the same concept. The only difference is that she has her buff. Okay, she has damage. She gives a buff where you give more damage and you take less damage, right? So you do that buff, and then meanwhile they are getting charged with Scissor Elk's skill. They will Rock June's nuke skill will do a lot more damage because of that buff. And once that happens, guess what happens? Once she's done doing that buff, she can just defense ignore and clean it up right there and then. That's why I like using this team right here, because she just does one big chunk of damage. So yes, this is a team that people use, but let me it has the same concept. It has enough control, enough buffs, enough heal, enough practically anything. Like Rock June's second skill is enough for this cooltime, because once he's fully skilled up, he does a last stand by 60% decrease cooldown by 20 seconds, I believe, or is it 6 seconds? I said no, it's 6 seconds per hit. So he will just do pop, 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 you know, and if you might get lucky sometimes. Like me, sometimes I get lucky and I'm able to use Scissor Elk's first skill, the strike skill, the break skill, again as that same skill is going on, even at that time. So that's what makes it overpowered. Now I'm gonna show you how the team I use. I don't know if correct me if I am wrong. I've spoken about this before, but I use the striker Scissors Gunter. Reason being is because not only is his strike skill good because it decreases cooltime if he lands a crit, plus attack buff, and plus it gives once he disappears, they give a 10-second skill cooldown, and I believe it heals you a little bit. Okay, so not only that, that's just the good. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is his leader skill. He has a disable duration of scissors by 20%. This very well works with Scissors Elk. Reason being is because, of course, it comes back to her break skill. I don't even know what it's called. I should know this. Eclipse. Eclipse will, of course, vacuum them charging, and they will be disabled. Correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, let me, like, if I'm saying something wrong, let me know in the comments. All right. But I feel like this is the correct way I'm looking at it. Okay, so her disable will be 20% more because of Gunter's lead skill, which is why I like this team. It controls very well, does enough damage, and it nukes within 5-6 seconds if everything goes well. Okay, now let me talk about the teams that have messed me up. Okay, while I was using this team, there were a few teams that had messed me up, okay? So Scissors Elk was in this team, so was Rock June, but the one that messed me up was this guy. Surprise, surprise. You want to know why? Once I see this guy, I'm like, you know what? I need to nuke him immediately. If I don't nuke him immediately, I lose. Reason being is because I think it's a second skill. There it is, Reflection Status Shield. Creates a shield that reflects enemy debuff effects for 6 seconds. This skill has messed me up so much. Reason being is because I'm trying to control them so much. And he, for some reason, I think his AI is a bit smarter than Adonis's because I feel like he puts it up almost immediately. And then he realizes, hey, they're trying to do debuffs, let's reflect them. So I end up practically killing myself because of that. And then, of course, he has HP recovered and defense buff. So if you pair him up with Paper Friend or Rock June, whole bunch of damage. So, of course, the striker is not going to be Scissors Gunther, it's going to be Scissors Nuke. So this team right here has cooked me so many times. Not so many times to the point where it's like I have to. I don't know. It has messed me up enough times for me to say this is a good team, because I have lost to it at least 3 times, and I've gone up against it like at least 5 or 6 times, something like that, which is awesome. Like I think if we didn't even go in depth with the gens because it wasn't as overpowered. Like if they're not as overpowered as Elk or Rock June or anything like that, it's usually brushed away. But the people who are bringing this meta, you are awesome. Keep bringing this meta. I think this is an awesome team. Okay, the other team that has cut me, I don't remember if it was Scissors. I don't remember if it was Scissors Elk. Like it's always the Scissors Elk and Rock June work perfectly together, right? But this girl, oh my goodness, I think this is a team. I don't quite remember it, but I could not beat it. I can't beat it. Reason being is because she has, like, I guess the shields are the things that mess me up. Okay, so it makes a shield, creates a shield that makes you invulnerable to debuffs for 9 seconds. My team is specifically made for debuffs. So she has that plus crit rate, and then she does HP recovered, of course, according to attack power. So it synergizes very well with her second skill. Alright, so then June comes over here. He's going to crit because his crit rate buff went up. Alright, so, and not on top of that, if he's max skilled, his cooldown time, if she uses her shield again, I think the shield that I don't know how thick the shield can be, but I saw the heal was 14,000. I'm not sure if that shield is about that range, but I could not break the shield. I basically kept seeing the shield over and over, and that's where I kept losing. So this team is very well done, very well done. Okay, I think it should be taken a closer look. I think I will, of course, Rock Ocarina. I do not have her awakened quite yet because, of course, I'm still lacking on the legendary pieces. I am trying to farm as much of the Destro boss and wherever else I can scrape the legendary pieces from. I'm gonna keep trying to get them because it is very important to fully awaken these guys. All right, so this is one of the teams that messed me up. It completely caught me off guard, and I kept losing to him, and I was like, man, what the heck? So yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, Falcar, I did not forget about you, okay? He told me that he uses Paper Helga. Why? I think he uses Paper Helga. You know what? Give me just 1 second. Okay, so this is what he said. Okay, so I'm maybe I can learn a new team. So okay, the team he uses that he used last week, which by the way, he won 355 times with this team. Okay, no, not exaggerating. The guy you just saw in top 6 won 355 times this guy. Okay, so he used Helga buff because she activates. Of course, she has the activation skill plus damage. He would use Scissors Elk's Eclipse, right? And then he would either use Rock June or Rock Benito to just nuke that team down, and it would beat them by 3 or 7 seconds, which is insane to me. I think this comp would work very well. First of all, of course, it all comes down to skill ups. If you do not have skill ups, you practically are not going to not going to win, but you're not going to get these runs that you're seeing everybody do. It's like, why can't I do? Why can't I do that? It's because it probably comes down to skill ups and also the crest and the orbs, right? So this team is really good. It on paper it looks really good. I really don't doubt that he got 355. When he said he lost once and he lost at 55, I forgot what he said he lost it to. He said he lost it to, let's see, oh, he was distracted. That was what happened. He was watching a football game and he lost to one of his guildmates. That is too funny. So yes, so it is a very good. It is a good team. I'm giving him complete credit for it because it is very smart. Of course, that means because they can't, like, sometimes they resist the eclipse on me, and that can determine if my team wins or loses. So that's a really good team. I really like that team. Of course, there are other teams we can build that surround, I guess, that are surrounded by like a paper cur can be like, we can use him a lot more. The thing is that a lot of these heroes I can bring a team to, even Super Benito, which, by the way, this is pair week. Obviously, you know the two I'm going to use. So both Benitos. So Benito can shock, and that would be really good. Like they can be good. Do not get me wrong. There are a lot of heroes that can be good and used in a team. The only thing is that you have to have them skilled up. Not even my favorite monster is skilled up right now. That's how bad I have it with skilled dragons. I'm not gonna buy any, unfortunately. They're way too expensive. But anyways, so that checks off the list. Let's go ahead and we're actually running low on time. How long? 23 minutes of me just talking. Why am I just talking? Don't we get like some kind of chest or something? There we go. Okay, so we get just one chest. I don't mind it. Okay, so let's go ahead and or you have to actually, there we go. Let's collect it. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get 81,000 gold. Cool. Alright, 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars, 4 star. Okay. Oh, and we get I don't know what kind of credit. That looks like a rock credit. Alright, that's it. Alright, cool. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just do one. See, I keep clicking claim all. That's how it happened last time. Okay, so I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and get to the summons because we're already really late. 23 minutes. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Why did I talk so much? Why couldn't you be freaking percentage? Yes, percentage. Awesome. Okay, cool. I get very excited with percent. I don't have many percentage crests, so yeah. So we're not going crazy today. We're just doing one summon. I really want to use these gems for improving my crests and my orbs with the change subset and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and just do. I do have 3 superior scrolls, so maybe we'll get something out of these. Hopefully, we'll go ahead and reset this run. Okay, there we go. Nothing special. Nothing special. If we do get something, we'll go ahead and do that fusion. I think we have one nat 5 that we're not using, so we'll go ahead and do that. So not really expensive. Yeah, these superior scrolls, for some reason I expect them to be nothing. So we'll go ahead and just do this. Just one. I don't want to go crazy on it, because I feel like my luck has been bad lately. I haven't gotten that fun since I got Rock Benito, and then look, I've only gotten 1 nat 4. So that is it. Yeah, I don't feel like at the moment. I don't feel like at the moment I need anything, So I want to use maybe the crystals to. I don't know. We'll see what we can do with crystals. If y'all know a way to use crystals better or something like that, let me know in the comments. I would love to see what else we can use. But I think that is the end of the video. I do hope y'all enjoyed the video. We went over everything I wanted to talk about. Right? Awesome, right? This is what happens when you're prepared, right? So I think that is it. Again, thank y'all very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know all y'all's team comps. If y'all have different team comps or whatever, I would love to see. maybe not have it, or maybe do. I will try it out. It'd be really cool to see y'all, to see what team comps y'all use, because not many people just use the ones that I'm talking about. I was just talking about the ones I saw while doing arena, especially the top arena. I was like, man, like this would be really interesting to talk about. So again, thank y'all very much for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. All right, and I'm just kidding. No. I'll see you on the next video. Again, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy. All right, peace.